I'm V Mitchell, and today is not a normal video. In fact, it's me doing my author duties. Instead of educating you, I'll instead just do a little writing sprint. I have been doing so horrible with writing my current work in progress, and I decided, why not just make a video where I do a writing sprint. I know that Abby Emmons has made a few of these videos where she does writing sprints, or I'm not sure what she calls them, but I know she does them, and I was like, well, why don't I do that? It makes things a little easier in a sense. So, having a break on the Christianity, though soldiers here. We'll focus on me writing my book. I have written a book already. It's on Amazon. It's Betrayal. I mention it in like every title or every description in videos. I bring up Betrayal. My first video that I posted that was recorded on May 2023 but was posted later in 2024, I mentioned that my book was out. I wasn't too sure, but I'm sure now it's out and it's on Amazon under V Mitchell, Betrayal V Mitchell. It's like $13, which not bad, $13, but on Kindle Unlimited it is free. So though I do have to warn that I wrote it when I was 12. I think it was like the end of 2022 that I started writing it, and then on 2023, wait, what? I'm gonna check when I wrote it. It's gonna be 2 years soon since I've published Betrayal. Time flies, man. Time flies, truly. Just as I mentioned in my first video, I use Google Docs, still do, so nothing has changed if anyone is wondering what I write on, though. Okay, yeah, I started writing it in 2022. In September, literally the 30th of September, I started writing Betrayal, and I soon finished in March of 2023. So I was 12 when I started writing Betrayal, and I finished when I was 13. Back to what I was saying though, I do warn of when you read Betrayal, when you read Betrayal, because again, I did write it when I was 12, so it is like horrible, but it's so good at the same time. Fun fact though, it was the very end of the book was inspired by a dream that I had. Still kind of remember the dream. I do know that part of the dream I had, it was like The Walking Dead. My favorite show, if anybody wants to know, is The Walking Dead. So Michonne was in the dream. She had her katana and there were zombies there, which is why the book is about zombies. There were zombies there, and she was doing that thing where she cuts the jaw so they don't bite her. She was doing that, and I was also doing that, and also my friend was also there, which is another fun fact. Betrayal was also inspired by other people in my life. So best friend, my friend cousin, ex-friend. I wasn't talking to her at the time, like I kind of was, but I added her in anyways because she asked, and she was like, yeah. So I was like, I asked, and I was like, yeah. Oh wait, what? I asked, and she was like, sure. So I added her in. Another ex-friend, which at the time I think I was talking to, so I asked her, and she was like, yeah. Obviously the parents are inspired by my parents. Clover, the main protagonist, was inspired by me, which is why in the description of when I was describing her, it does say that she had clear glasses. Not these ones, but in my first video it was those glasses that I was wearing, so I described it as that. Shoot, what is the uncle in Betrayal was inspired by my uncle. Grandparents were inspired by grandparents. Brother was inspired by brother. It just, the whole thing was based off or inspired of my dream, and the characters were based off real people. enough about my published book. We're gonna go on to my little writing sprint of my current book. Before I do start writing, I do want to read the start of, I want to reread everything. I have 42,000 words in it. I want to reread everything so that I get the idea, because again, I don't write often, even though I should. I don't write often, so I'm gonna have to like get back that feeling, and I just know it's gonna take forever, man. It's gonna take forever. So I can't find what it's called, but I know it starts. Before I start anything though, I kind of want something to drink, so I'm going to go make tea. Tea as mentioned. I am finally at the end of the chapter that I left off on, chapter 22. So I will be starting the sprint now, because let's use our brains. For the sprint I am using, it is an hour and 57 seconds and 30 milliseconds. And let's get started. 25 minutes on the clock. All right, the 25 minutes is up for this first sprint. I don't know how many words I wrote, but I'll check. So for actually like continuing the story, I only wrote 184 words. However, I'm sure there's plenty more words that I added in when I was rereading, because I'm like that. I edit all my way, because I just can't stand to see mistakes or just something I don't want there, so I really couldn't resist. But now the 5-minute timer is paused. However, I have 5 minutes to rest. Let's go. Also, I didn't realize how dark it got. I have 5 minutes. I'm gonna text friends back, because yeah. Five minutes is up. Holy cow, holy cow, holy cow. My ChatGPT won't work. I'm using ChatGPT to translate Spanish, because I'm learning Spanish and I have Spanish friends now, and it's hard to understand. Like, I can't comprehend anything they're saying without a translator. Like, I'll comprehend a little bit of just a little words, but I need my translator. And internet won't work sometimes, so it's almost 6 though, and I have dinner at 6. It's like 5:41. So before I do get back to writing, I'm going to go check downstairs, see if there's any food for me to intake. I'm not even sure I want to continue doing this, because it is clearly late. And of course it's Wednesday, so I have school tomorrow. Even though I am homeschooled, it's school nonetheless. So I think I'm just gonna be done with one sprint. It's going to fry my brain if I continue going on. I do think I'll like keep going though off camera, just because I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed. If you have questions or ideas for literally anything, just ideas, give me ideas, let me know. Comments, DMs. My Instagram is VWeeBeeWee. Discord is VWeeBeeWee. So